Hi, Carol here, and welcome back. I just wanted to, I'm sorry I ran out of time on that last video. So I just want to show you the little dog and how he turned out with there he is right there. And doesn't he have some pretty texture in his face there? And what I would do with this is I would use my white opal liquid pearls for his eyes, or you can use the white enamel. I'm going to cut him out because I really like him so quickly. Let's do that. Let's take some of this, maybe. I haven't started this again, so the tip really gets. Let me see, the enamel one, I don't have a pin on me here. Let's try the liquid pearls and see if I can get that going. Yes. Okay, so let's put some little, let me go on the back of this. There we go. So let's put a little liquid pearl there on his eye. There. Ooh. There we are. Isn't that cute? I think I'll do his little nose too. Isn't he cute? And that liquid pearls is so pretty. This is the white opal. So we have our little dog done right there. I think he is so cute. I'll do his tag and his collar in red, and I'll put a little black on his eye, and he'll be cute as a bug. All right, let's move on to a butterfly. The sun is following me here. I have to move down. Let's move in on this butterfly, and I will show you the colors that I've chosen. So I have used the violets. Let's move them this way. So from what we learned, the 0, the 1, and the 2. So the V09, we learned that the V is the violet. Now the 0, the lower number, indicates that the color is more pure. So you can't get any more pure violet than a 0, right? It's more pure in saturation, the first number. The second number, we learned about the shades. The lower numbers indicate the lighter shades, and the higher numbers indicate the darker shades. So we have a 9, which is a dark shade with intense saturation. 0, right? Oops, sorry. So 0, oh, let me get down there. It's not focusing. And then we have the violet 1, 7, 1. What does that mean? The lower number indicates the color that's more pure and vibrant. So the 1 is just 1 up from the 0, so it's pretty vibrant. And the 7, the higher number, that indicates the darker shades. So we have a 7, which is right up there. It's not a 9, but it is a 7. So it's pure in the shade. So the next one is 2 in saturation. So we learned that the lower numbers, in the higher the number, indicates that the colors are less saturated, right? So 7, the 1 is less, is good. It has good saturation, and the 2 is good, and the 5 is mid-tone with the shade. So it's not dark, it's not light, it's right in the middle with the 2, 5. So that's awesome to know, isn't it? So I chose these in the violets for this butterfly. And I'm going to go with 2 shades, the BG15 and the BG18. So it has good saturation, and it's fairly, you know, the 5 is mid-tone, and the 8 is quite, the shade is nice and dark because it's a higher number. Then I'm going to use the YR07 and the YR08 and the C7 and the C5 in here. So let's get at her. This is a practice sheet. So on this butterfly here, I don't mind going a little bit out of the lines. So I'm going to take the C7 and just do a little bit of the body with the C7, and then this is all that I'm going to use this for. Just a little bit of shading up in here. There we are. Awesome. Now I'm going to move out with the light. Oh, this one here is the BG15. Okay, so you have butterflies have all kinds of colors. So I'm going to work with that in this butterfly. And it's I want to get it even on each side. So I'm just going to saturate this part right here. Move this out on this side. I want to do this way so that I know they somewhat match one another on each side. So this is going to be my first base. Then I'm going to go into my BG18 right there, and I'm going to move some of this color here out. I'm going to deepen it somehow here. Somewhat. Not somehow, somewhat. Okay. There we are. Then I'm going to grab, I'm going to leave that open. Then I'm going to grab the C7. And I'm going to bring this out from the body, flicking it out with the C7 right in by the body. See how that paper just sucks that up? It's awesome. Then I'm going to move those out of the way, and I am going to jump into the V17. So, V17, only on the bottom of this wing. I'm going to take in some different colors here. Okay, so I want them to match, so I'm going to come over. I'm going to cut this out so it doesn't matter if it goes out of the lines. I like to practice when I do. I'm going to grab a darker color, the V06. Flick some of that up. And all I'm doing here is practicing with different colors and shading. And I know you're saying, Carol, the lines are going this way. I know. Watch this. Then I am going to grab my V17. There, switch it out. Move it up in there. There we go. Because I just want this on the bottom end there. Then I'm going to grab some of my C7 and deepen that violet. At the tips. It'll look really pretty. Then you want to bring up, grab your light, your BG15, and I'm going to work it down into the violet, just right there on the wing. Right into the violet. So your blue, green, 1-5. It has a beautiful saturation. So it's going to blend right in there on the bottom, just on the bottom. I love when you look at butterflies and they are so intense. Now what I'm going to do here is I am going to grab a V Violet 99. So the high number, the second number, or actually it's the first number, the 9, so it's a violet 9. So the lower number on there indicates the colors are less saturated. So the 9, it's really saturated with color, and it's the shading is really dark shading because the number's higher, so you have a dark, so you have really good saturation and a really high dark shade because it's a 9-9. So that's awesome, right? I am going to take this and I want to just give this butterfly, I want the ends to be light, but I'm just practicing to see how this shading is going to be. I'm going to grab my BG, let's see, my BG 18 and darken this up here so that it doesn't look so, like you can see the lines in there. Don't want that. We're only working on that bottom section like that. It's so pretty. Then grab your BG 15. I'm gonna lighten that up just a tad, moving that down. It's so pretty, so vibrant. Then I'm going to grab this V99 and push this up. This is going to be, the bottom half is going to be very vibrant. I love vibrant colors. Okay, so now I want a bit of an orange, and I want the yellow reds. The 07, okay, is going to come in just on the tip. Right here. This is going to make this awesome. Just bring it around like this. And then we are going to take a Y02. I'm going to push this Y02 right on the top. Odd color mix, I know, but in the end, pull up on that. It's going to be really pretty. Okay. This is the YR09. Okay, and YRO. I'm going to bring a little bit of caramel in there, actually, some YR24. Tone down this yellow. So it goes nicer with the there we are. That's better. Really pretty. Then you can add a little bit of the Y02. Kind of halfway here. Doesn't have to be exact. There we are. And let's take some of our V17. and brighten it up from the bottom forward. Just matching the colors forward. I love to experiment like this. Then I'm going to do the BG18. Want it to blend up into the purple tones, like so. Isn't that pretty? There we are. Then I'm going to push, actually I don't mind this. Push out some of the lighter tone with a chisel tip, that's alright. Awesome. Really pretty. And let's grab some V09. Things that don't make sense, you know? Push some of that up in there. It's like a rainbow. It's so pretty. And we can lighten that up. So nice. I don't want to make it look like it stops in here. Isn't that nice? I'm just going to pull some of that violet up. Okay, then I want to go with the V25. Push some of that down in there. This is where I'm going to lose my lines, the lighter color. Kind of circle it. Push it up. It is just so pretty. Now, would you think that as long as you have everything blended well into each other, when you cut this, it's going to be absolutely awesome. Now, I want to take a T01 right here, and I am going to intensify the center, following the lines of the butterfly. Okay, and then I will take some Y02. I want to brighten this up right there. Isn't that pretty? It's pushing back it's brightening, it makes that teal look almost like a green color there. Push back some of that violet. Going to take some of my V99. And now I got to work to get that out of there with a light color. So there goes the dryer. So I am going to push it out with, right in the center, get those lines out. with my V2 5. Butterflies to me are the ultimate drawing, ultimate of all times. Then when I cut it, I want you to be able to see this. I'm going to push out right in the center here. Just a tad bit of yellow to match. I'm just pulling away the violet at the bottom. That is absolutely stunning. I'm going to grab some YR07 because I'm losing some of this vibrant color on the top of the wing. There. Now watch when we cut this out how beautiful this is going to look. Let's grab my Copic multi-liner here, and I'm going to add just some more lines on the bottom of the wing. There we are. Now I'm going to take my colorless blender, my 0, and I am going to hold it on the darkest shade of violet on the bottom of the butterfly. You can just keep. Isn't that beautiful? This is how I like to practice with my Copics. Is this usual colors? Very unusual. That's why I absolutely love it. Just on the bottom. Isn't that pretty? I don't want any to run up into the green. It'll just pull the eye down. There we are. It is so pretty. There. And then if you want, you can grab, what I think I'll do here is I will grab some white gel pen, my Signal white pen, and let's start it on your hand. Warm up the ink. There we are. Let's see if we can get that going. Not yet. Something's got the tip of my... Let's try this one. Oh. And we'll finish this up. These are full too. Let's see. They're just cold. I don't know how they can be, but it'll start working. Now, I don't know how to lighten this up. can't have two pens that are... This is just a coloring tutorial, just to give you some ideas on butterflies, which are my favorite to color. Let me see if I have another. Starting to get dark already here. I have 3 minutes to get my white pens working. These are new pens. I just got these. And they are nice. But anyway, I will finish this up. I'm just going to make some white lines across there, and I want to show you this beautiful butterfly. Isn't that gorgeous? And who'd have thought with those mix of colors, it's just like a rainbow. It's absolutely stunning. You can go over this again with your colorless blender if you want to lighten up these dots, or you could use those to go over your orange, which I really don't want to pull the color. I want to add a design. So I've just never seen two brand new pens not work. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me. I will get these to work somehow, and I will show you what I do on that butterfly. But thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you on the next video.